go. There we go. What up, good people? Welcome to another episode of the 710 of Slickville Show. I am your host, Jay Brown, a.k.a. Mr. 710 up in these streets. And joined by my co-star.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Sway Kenyatta in these streets.
What's happening? Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Like you guys know, I'm glad to have you. This is an interactive show, so like, share, comment. This is going to be one of them shows today. Call in, 470-251-4343. And I want to thank you for watching via the Status Network app, Facebook, Instagram, Periscope, YouTube, Lyve, Roku, as well as the Amazon Fire Stick via the Status Network app. And I also want to thank the people that listens via our podcast, and the podcast version of the show on iTunes, Spotify, Google Cast, or anywhere else that you may be listening. While you're at it, do us a favor and go ahead and subscribe and rate us 5 stars. Because if you don't, anything less than 5 stars will require immediate medical attention for all that hateration that you have been diagnosed with right now. Yeah, absolutely.
It's not Facebook. Yeah.
You still ain't found it? Yeah, I was going.
Okay.
Hey, Sway. Since what's been going on? Wait, before I get to that, we got to go ahead and wish our station manager, Yannette Keith, a very happy birthday. She turned 23 again. Shout out to Yannette for that. Happy birthday, and I want to wish a happy fake 40th anniversary to my parents.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, they've been divorced for about 27 years, but
I was gonna say what?
They've been divorced for about 27 years, but it would have been 40 had they
stuck it out.
Had they worked on out. So
they stuck it out. They would have been 40.
They already going on in on your hat saying you about to do a little gardening.
Oh, okay, that's all right.
So.
That's what's up. That's a little way down.
Yeah, they see it. So how's everything been going, Sway?
And everything is lovely. Everything is everything. I can't complain.
We seen
you in a month of Sundays.
Yeah.
That's what the folks say. Everything's good. Everything's good. Spend some time with family and things like that. Yeah, everything's good. I really can't complain. I can't complain.
They still talking about that hat. Sunday's best.
Is it your brother? It's probably your brother. It's probably your brother. That's okay.
My brother got it going, but he
started it up, didn't he? Yeah, I know it had to be a Brown connection.
I didn't even bring that up. I didn't even point it out.
I love my little hat, y'all.
Yeah, that's straight.
It gives me Miami summer Scarface.
The end of the summer.
End of the summer. Yeah. And I didn't want to comb my hair, if you must know.
Somebody said smooth criminal.
Right. Well, whatever. It's all of that.
Hey. So listen, on tonight's show, we're going to talk about the stuff that happened since last week. We got Jay's 2-minute tirade.
Oh, boy.
We're going to talk about doing it twice. Well, things you hate to do twice. Look,
okay, because that ain't the way. Okay.
Look at your face.
I'm just saying, we didn't discuss it, and that, yeah.
Tasha Simmons did say you cute, though. And,
thank you.
We gonna talk. I wasn't done talking about this water last week.
What?
Yeah. We got to talk about this water again, and then we also gonna talk about if we got time, we gonna talk about going with the flow, or not.
We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna get time for that.
Going with the flow,
we're gonna
or
talk
not.
about that.
Because in a lot of situations, that's a good idea. We should just go with the flow and just see how this thing works out.
Okay, all righty then.
But let's get to since last week. Since last week, what's been going on, Swizzy?
Let's see. Since last week, went home, came back, did a lot of working, a lot of, in my little side hustle, did a lot of.
Them coins.
Getting the coins, did a lot of little hustling on the side. Met up with some old friends from way back when, from junior high school. That was dope. Okay. That was dope. That was always dope to see how your friends progress. But other than that, I haven't been doing anything. I just been chilling. No complaints at all.
That's what's
Haven't
up.
gotten into any trouble lately or nothing.
You said lately, like that's a common occurrence.
Like,
so.
No, it's not. I haven't gotten into any trouble. I may be due for some trouble, but I haven't gotten into trouble lately, so I don't have nothing spontaneous. Haven't got it. I've been a good girl lately, so you know.
On to 109.
You know.
Hey, good.
What about you?
Yes, since last week. Guys, before I get to that, if you hadn't shared this feed already, go ahead and share this feed for your boy. We greatly appreciate it. Since last week, it's been interesting. So
It always is.
part of it had to do with Jay's 2-minute tirade, but the other part has to do with the school stuff. The school stuff has been bothering me because I'm serious when it comes to school, at least at the age that they're at. You still need to go. You still need to go and you need to learn and you need to try.
Yeah.
And don't be trying to hustle me because I know all the moves.
What are you trying to do? Ella take sick or something, stay home?
Now, buddy brought home a progress report.
Ooh.
And he was like,
Already?
Yeah, I was trying to like he said it was a report card, but I'm thinking like, dude, you've been in school for 4 weeks. Like
You didn't get a report card that fast.
So he was like, hey, you need to sign this so I can bring this back. And I'm like, hold on.
He smooth trying to give it to you that fast.
Let me take a look at this. What is this? I don't just be signing stuff.
Right.
And so I picked it up. I looked at it, and it was like, I looked at it. I don't know why I read stuff from the bottom up. But
I didn't know that.
I saw
Strange.
a 100. All right, cool. Read backwards.
You got the good news.
I saw 85. All right, cool.
Okay, cool.
Saw 87. Cool. 67. Wait, what? Excuse me, brother. You got 67?
What was the 67 in?
It's in language arts.
Oh.
Now, I know you can read.
Right.
And you can write because we've seen you write your favorite words.
Those three words. Those 3 words.
Them 4.
4, yeah.
Yeah,
Four. I want to
4.
listen to that song because I didn't know what y'all was talking about. Why is he so aggressive with those 4 words in that song? Why?
And so, he ran up on me and he was like, yeah, I need you to sign this. And I was like, hold on.
I like how he smooth tried to give it to you real quick, though. Did he try to catch you while you were busy?
Like, it was like right before bed. Like, he was happy. And he was like, yeah, you can sign this.
He did get
real quick?
185 on there, so he was hoping that maybe it'll distract you.
It didn't work.
It didn't work. No.
It didn't work because
It didn't work, player.
it was a whole 60, and it was a whole 67. I was like, hey, so can you explain this 67?
Right.
And because I know you smart, so can you explain this? And he was like, well, I had a test that I don't know if they had in there, but I got 6 out of 8, or it might have been 7 out of 9. And I was like, number one, listen, 6 out of 8 is 75%. So if you put that on top of whatever you had, that would have made your grade go up. If that was the only thing you had, then that's what you would have been at. Like, you're not going to go from a 75 to a 67. Like, that don't work. Like, from a 67, your grade can only go up. So where did you start at, my brother? And so he was like, well, maybe it wasn't in there, but I think I might have got 7 out of 9. I was like, still, that's 77%. I can do the math on that like this.
You did it
I
quick,
know how
too.
this works. And so he was like, well, maybe they didn't add it in there. So you had a 67 without it.
Without it, yeah. So that could have helped your 67.
Yeah, the struggle is officially real. So
Yeah.
what's been going on? Because I've seen your laptop where you've been emailing this little girl.
So you think he's not paying attention in class because the little girl's in class?
They not in the same class, otherwise they wouldn't be emailing. But they email each other throughout the school day.
Okay.
And I'm like, hey, so what time is this class? He don't know what time that class is, but if it's between 8:46 and 10:30, he is in there typing away. And I mean, if I go by how they type, their English is horrible. Their English is ridiculous. Like, I don't know how he can read what she's saying. I don't know how it could be the vice versa.
Well, that's kids' language, so they probably shortcut all kind of ways that we haven't even seen as adults.
You see this face?
Okay, well, I'm just trying to, you know me, I'm always going to try to help the kids out. So.
That's how I was reading it.
That's how you was reading?
Is this how y'all talk? Ugh.
But he doesn't talk like that with you when he's talking to you.
No, he a nerd when he talk to me.
So yeah, so that's just the language that when we were little, we had the little Ebonics, little slang when we talk to our friends, but when we talk to adults, we talk the correct way. So maybe that's what that is.
Yeah.
Did we figure out how the 67 came upon us?
He said he didn't know.
Did you call the teacher?
Oh yeah, we called the teacher.
What did the teacher
guess
say?
what? A lack of Fortnite fixes things.
Oh, we taking Fortnite away again.
A lack of Fortnite fixes things immediately.
We're taking Fortnite away again.
Immediately.
So
he went in there and figured out why his grade was what it was.
And why was it what it was?
Oh, he missed a couple of assignments, but I'm like, brother, how are you missing assignments and you come home every day asking if you could play Fortnite?
Right.
Like you ain't got no homework. Fix it.
Fix it, Lord Jesus, take the wheel.
Fix it. Because otherwise you're going to have to hear my voice. And you know, these great people want to hear it or they enjoy hearing it. He don't.
Right.
Because it usually causes him, you know, he had to hear it when he in trouble. And I talk long on purpose since we have physical discipline limitations. So
you can't beat him.
I can't tune him up.
Basically is what he's saying.
But he can hear my voice. And
so
I just keep talking.
And I bet that's very aggravating for him.
Yeah, because I go in and then I be trying to hurt his feelings a little bit, but not saying nothing that was too rough. Like, you know what? You didn't have to not play Fortnite. All you had to do was do your homework. But now you ain't going to be able to play Fortnite for about, had it been me, it would have been a month. So what you think it should be? For a 67, though. Because that's a D. What
did he say? How long did he think he should go without Fortnite?
I don't know.
Wait, how he said
it? I don't know. Oh. Like that's how his voice is. Like I don't play nothing. I don't play that stuff. But I'm rough on him when it comes to that type of stuff. Like
clearly.
But
I understand though. That's no excuse because he could have had Fortnite and just did his homework and then played Fortnite for like an hour before he went to bed. Now he's without Fortnite altogether.
Right.
So.
And see, I don't ask for much for him. Like I've counted it down. Like it's like 4 things total.
Right.
Hey, just be nice to your brother. Do your schoolwork. Mm-hmm. Don't lie to me. Mm-hmm. And just do the little stuff we actually do around the house.
Do you have to be nice to his sister?
Siblings, but he always nice to his sister.
Oh, okay.
It's the brother that
he gets into it with.
Yeah, they stay.
Gotcha.
And so that's their problem right there. I don't like that. And he just can't seem to do it. What's up, good people? How y'all doing in these streets?
Hey, good
He can't
people.
play until we see a better grade. And so that's what my wife said. So he better hope that they send out grades soon.
Yeah, because if it's 4 weeks, they get report cards every 6 or 8 weeks.
Yeah, I don't know. This is new.
Okay, I thought report cards go out every 6 weeks.
I don't know how you start school in August and then you already got a progress report. I mean, I appreciate it.
Yeah, they let you know because it's been 4 weeks. So I think you get report cards 8 weeks because I think halfway through they let you know where their progress is before the report cards come out. So I think you get report cards every 8 weeks.
Oh, okay. Well, shoot.
Can some parents please help me? I don't know.
Thanksgiving. Where Mr. Go Hard? He a teacher.
Mr. Go Hard, where he at?
Boy, he out here grading papers and whatnot, handing out them Fs. Anyway, all right. So Jay's 2-minute tirade.
All right,
is
2
along
minutes.
the same lines of this whole situation with these kids. And you know, I try not to roast them too much, but I take that back. Yes, I do.
Yeah, you let them have it.
So start the timer. Jay's 2-minute tirade has to do with haircuts. You know, I cut these boys' hair I cut their hair because I'm able to do it, and I know it looks nice. I hadn't cut number one's hair. I hadn't taken any off the top. He's been lined up. Mm-hmm. You know, I lined him up, but he wanted to let it grow out.
So does he have a fade or?
No, he just wanted it to grow out.
Well, what's up top? Like, is it?
Oh, it was.
Is
it was
it
a whole afro-ish.
Oh, okay.
But since you don't comb it, it was kind of on the Kunta side of the game, and that was a problem.
He's not trying to do the little, they got the little sponge with the holes in it. They doing the little. He's not doing none of that.
He wasn't trying to do that.
Okay.
He wasn't trying to do that, and so, like, I was like, listen, you need to comb your hair every day. You need to make sure you comb your hair every day.
Right.
And when you comb it, make sure you go look in the mirror when you do it, so you can see what it look like.
Right. So yeah.
He gets sensitive about it when I tell him, hey, you hadn't looked in the mirror today. Yeah, slop, cuckoo bugs all in his hair. I'm like, hey. You comb your hair? Like,
And you catch that every morning before he goes outside, right?
Every morning.
Okay.
But look, like I'm like, all right, so I cut his hair. I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna let you grow your hair out anymore.
Right.
Because you're not taking care of it. I'm gonna cut it down.
Right.
And here's what you do. Instead of you having to comb it and it be this struggle, you get a chance to just brush it. I was cutting his hair and he was like, ah, ooh, ah. And I'm like, this your hair. This is your hair. This is me trying to run these clippers through a Brillo pad, fam. Like, this is rough. Like, it's not my clippers. This is your hair. Like, you asked me, why do I have to comb your hair out before? This is why.
Right.
Like, I feel like when I cut your hair, you just go rolling on the floor for no reason. Like, it's been so much of a struggle dealing with this hair. Him and his brother. Oh, my gosh.
2 minutes is up.
Oh, my gosh. He almost broke my guard.
No.
I had a metal guard. He almost made the metal guard come off the clipper.
Oh, no.
I was like, man, Julian said he got slave hair. Like, I don't want, like, yes, I do not understand the nappy look. I don't get it. Not because I'm bald right now, but I just was never, like, I only had patience for my hair to be so long, and then I had to get rid of it. I had to go do something. Like, I had a box only for like one cycle of haircuts, and then I had to get rid of it.
Why?
I just didn't have the patience for it.
For the box.
Yeah,
that's a lot of work though. That seems like a lot of work.
But this dude had this, like Eric said, 12 pieces of lint in the front. Like, now I know I can see it because I'm looking down at the top of his head, but I'm like, the stuff that I can see, I know that you should be able to see. But he just refuses to go look in the mirror while he brushes his hair. I'm like, I'm not telling you this for me. This is for you. Like, would you cook and would you pour cereal and not look at the bowl?
Right.
Would you clip your fingernails and not look at your hand? Like,
right.
Why won't you brush your hair and look in the mirror?
Right.
Come on, man. Like, this shouldn't be so hard. And when I tell him his hair is nappy, he get offended. I'm like, all right, well, if it's not nappy here, take this comb and have at it. Yeah. Nappy head boy. And he hate when I tell him he dirty.
But little boys are always either nappy head, or they go through that phase where they don't want to like take baths or comb their hair. Little boys go through that phase.
Yeah.
So
you can't get offended when I tell you stink.
Oh yeah.
Like,
because you can't let him go to school like that. Because then you can't let him.
Because I don't want him to be that kid.
Yeah.
I don't want him to be that kid smelling like never.
Oh my God.
I look out for him.
I know you don't have that on there.
I look out for him, and he don't understand that.
Okay.
Because the first time that they tell him that he stink in school, and all the kids be like,
he gonna get in a fight, or he gonna come home real sad.
He gonna come home sad.
Yeah.
Like,
you can't let him go to school and be that kid. Yeah, you can't.
I be looking out for him.
Yeah, I know you do.
That was aggressive. All right. And so, before we get to this next segment, I put in the chat, I didn't put in the chat, but I put in the description doing it twice. It's the top 5 things that I hate to do twice.
Yes.
The top 5 things I hate to do twice is brought to you by Beyond Clean. Beyond Clean is a dedicated service-oriented business that strives to make your cleaning experience user-friendly, safe, affordable, and readily available to all our clients. Our company owners and staff have been federal and state fingerprinted, as well as criminal background checked and drug tested. We are currently licensed and serve in the state of Georgia, Illinois, and Indiana. We tailor our services to meet all of your cleaning needs, and to better assess how we can help, we offer free estimates. All of our work is backed by a 100% satisfaction guarantee, so please contact us at 708-829-4102 or at Beyond Clean Cleaning Services at yahoo.com. You will know the difference because it's Beyond Clean. Bam.
Bam.
That's a little baby bell right there. All right, so
Someone said take a bath. Well, it's Charles Brash. He said take a bath.
Take a bath, like
I think he said things he had to do twice. He said take a bath.
you hate to, man. How dirty you gotta be to take a bath twice? Like I knew everybody was gonna say they hate to repeat themselves, right?
I hate to repeat myself.
I think everybody hate to
peeve.
repeat it. Do you hate to repeat yourself more with adults or kids?
Someone said you finally read that ad perfectly today.
Hey, who's a hater?
Sheridan Leo.
Sheridan hater. I'm gonna go ahead and say that. I'm gonna go ahead and pull that one.
And let that repeat.
Yeah, you're a hater. I'm just gonna play that ad. Like, hey, we got an ad from my sponsors. Hit it, Kush.
Oh boy.
All right, and so top 5 things that I hate to do twice. Number 5, I hate to have to wash the same load of clothes twice.
If you watching the same load again twice, that means that you let them sit in that washer for too long and let that mildew smell.
I forgot. You got to put some more beads in there and everything.
Such a man.
Like I do all the laundry, but sometimes I get busy. I forget, and so I have to go back in there and be like, "Damn, has it been only 8 hours or 18 hours? Let me make sure. Like if it get past like 27 hours, then you got to go ahead and do that load over again.
Yeah, smell them. Yeah,
you definitely don't want to, because it's the worst when you do towels and that's
because if you.
So soon as the first time you wash your face, you be like, "Oh,
and you smell it."
Shit.
And then you have to take a bath again because you got to get that mildew towel smell off you.
Because it's on your face.
Yes, you have to take a bath again.
It's on your face.
Oh, this is too much.
That smell that be in your dish towels.
If you don't wash That's just a sour dish towel because you've used that dish towel for way too long in that sink. That's a man's problem. That's a man's house, though. Production team, yes. Production team, that's a man's house. Y'all towels and y'all dish rags, they be sour. I'm just saying.
Hey, yeah.
I didn't say your towels weren't clean. Production team is getting upset.
Go ahead and keep putting these in the chat room. Go ahead and keep putting these in the chat room. I'm gonna read them as soon as we get done with the top 5.
said, "Bees, you need baking soda."
All right.
Nasty if you smell it and still take a bath.
Number 4, I hate having to go to the same store twice because I forgot to get the main thing I was going for.
Yeah, I've done that once or twice. Now I have a list. Now I go to the store with a list. I have to have a list now.
Look, I go to the store. I went to the store I went to Kroger 3 times today.
That's dumb.
Once was because it's what we needed to get.
Okay.
So I got what we needed to get the first time.
Okay.
The second time, my wife called me and she was like, "Listen, I forgot to get some chicken. So I got to get some chicken. We got to get some tortillas." She was making tacos.
Okay.
All right, so went there, got that, and I forgot to get the cookies. So I had to go back because she would have been fine without the tortillas, and she might have been fine without the sharp cheese.
But she needed them cookies.
She wanted the cookies. She would have. She would have been disappointed had I not came back
with the cookies.
With them cookies. So I was in the self-checkout line. I know that little lady with the little short blonde hair was looking at me like, "I done seen this nigga about 3 times today."
I'm sure she used to it because, again, that's a man thing.
You look familiar. Also, number 3. Hey, man. I hate having to doo-doo twice in the same trip to the bathroom. Like, I hate when I doo-doo and I think I'm done and I go ahead and wipe, and then when I stand up, it's some more that's coming. So I'm like, damn, I got to sit back down. Like I was just clean.
I did not know you were going to say that.
I was just clean. Like, soon as I get up,
I'm not.
I got to sit right back down. I'm like, damn, I thought I was done.
I hate when. Speaking of, I hate when I hate when I get out the shower and have to. Because then I gotta get back in the shower.
You gotta get right back. You get out the shower and
have to use the restroom. I won't say the word you said. You have to use the bathroom, and then I have to turn right back around and get back in the shower. And now my toilet seat all wet. It's just a mess.
you don't even dry your booty out first?
I just sit on I just sit on there. I don't dry my booty out. Okay. All right.
All right. And so, I hate having to tell somebody that they got the wrong number twice. And more so with cell phones now because you can just dial right back. Listen, I told you had the wrong number the first time. What, you thought I was lying? Like, shit. What? Like, I understand when you have like the push dial phone.
Yeah.
Right? You might have dialed something wrong. Boom, boom, boom.
Right.
Hey, I speak to Tony. No, you got the wrong number. You try again. And they dial the same number. All right, I get it. But with a cell phone,
you
just hit send again.
Right.
Hey, this is the same person. I told you had the wrong number the first time,
right.
my dude. Click it. And then, probably the thing that I hate the worst, more so now than any other time, is having to give my employment history twice. After you done already asked me to upload my resume.
Now I gotta go through your application process and type all that. Yeah.
Now what? Ain't
just copy and paste it though.
Ain't nothing gonna be different in them little boxes.
You copy and paste though from the resume, right?
Yeah, but it's still tedious.
But it's still tedious. Yeah, it's still tedious. Yeah.
Cause then they ask for stuff that's not necessarily on there, like. No, I don't know the exact date that I started working at this job 6 years ago.
Right.
Damn. But yeah, that stuff get on my nerves.
But Charles said, I hate to smell someone's breath twice in one sentence.
Damn, Charles. you should offer them gum the first time.
Oh, man. Oh,
goodness. See, Marcus Willis said, I hate to clean something twice because somebody came right behind me and made a mess. Tarsha hates to clean her glasses twice.
Yeah.
Tarsha also hates to watch her DVR twice because she fall asleep when she watching movies.
I did that before too.
My brother hate to ask for stuff twice or to have to say excuse me twice. So like when you walk up on somebody, you're like, hey, excuse me. And then they don't move.
It's like, you have to say it again.
Excuse me.
You gotta put a little more bass in your voice.
I could easily just walk over you or through you.
Be rude. And then you're rude if you do that.
You could be. Yeah. Dylan said he ain't giving directions twice. Make a left on 3rd, a right on MLK.
Why it's always MLK?
And it was like, and then what? So when I leave, I do what? What do I do?
Yeah, that is annoying.
I said you make a left on 3rd.
A right on MLK.
Oh, look, my wife do that. Damn.
What?
She need directions twice.
Don't do that. Don't do Nigel like that.
She put that in the chat.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Let me see what that's. Oh, it smells somebody's breath twice. Hey, don't be. Tarsha Simmons hate twisting her hair twice and telling you no, they can't have her number twice.
Yeah, you know what? I was just sitting here thinking that I hate to tell a man no twice. Like, don't ask me for my number again in a different tone of voice or something. Like, it's still gonna be.
So
no.
how does that work?
How does what work? Like.
So how does that scenario play out? So he's like, yeah,
it's like,
get your phone number.
Can I have your number? And I'm like, no, thank you. I'm not interested. And then it's like later on, come back or see you again in the same place. You sure I can have your number, my nigga?
Are you 100% sure that I cannot have your phone number?
I'm like, I'm absolutely positive you cannot have my number. I
was giving you a chance to think it over and
maybe I changed my mind. That then now you can. Maybe this drink done liquored me up some to where I'm gonna give you my number. No, it's still no. No means no.
These noodles be like, so what's up with that Instagram name though?
They love that. You know what? You are not even getting numbers anymore. We are getting Instagram names now. In the streets. I'm like, bruh. But see, I'm a blocker. I blocks.
So let me tell you why they do that.
Please tell me.
It's because they still got access to you.
Yeah, they still want access. Yeah. So even if you don't get that number, you get that Instagram. So now they're in your DM. They slide in your DM.
Just
yeah.
Ease on up in that DM.
Yeah.
I'll call you on it.
Yeah, you can call people on there too.
Cigar P said, of course, anything to stay in contact. Because you may change your mind a month from now. Or your situation may change a month from now.
You might not. Yeah, you might.
Right.
You might see how dope I am outside of these
four walls and
decide
that you want to holler.
Yeah.
It's too much.
Yeah.
It's too much. Yeah.
Sure. They were like, you know what? I couldn't really get a chance to see you under all of these lights and these strobe lights and that green and blue light going across your face, and I didn't think I wanted your phone number, but
now
that I see you on your Instagrams,
you can have it
under regular light. You probably can slide through there and get some of this wolf.
E. Babers Jr. said, "Yup."
See, there you go.
I ain't giving out my doggone Instagram name either.
And then these days, you know, it's all the stuff that the old Max like myself used to have to work for, as far as pictures are concerned. All of that stuff is just out there on the gram.
It's out there on the gram. So, but you know what? This is my thing. Pictures are out on the gram and Facebook now. You can damn near Google somebody's name and find pictures of them, but dude still hit you with that text. Can you send me a picture? Bruh, no. Just screenshot that. You see that.
Oh, so
I hate that. All these pictures and you still gonna text me and ask me for a pic. That's the worst. That's like my pet peeve.
But you can send that Snapchat though. That's what Julian said.
That's my pet peeve. Don't text me and ask me to send you a picture because I'm not. You got all these pictures. I just saw you like 12 of them.
Why don't you send him a picture of your shoulder?
Now I could do a whole rant. What? What you say?
Send him a picture of your shoulder or something. Just like, pop.
Send him a pic of somebody else's titties.
No, I
Meg
ain't say I said your shoulder.
Somebody else's shoulder.
Your knee or something.
Do not ask me for a pic. She said, swear, biggest pet peeve.
Sheridan be
you might start liking light-skinned dudes. That's what Charles said.
Sheridan be sending pictures of the back of her heel to people. That's what she be doing.
Sheridan don't let them do you like that.
Hey, well, she ain't here, so I can get her now. Don't even worry about it. Anyway, all right, so. Yeah.
Let's get to this.
We got one more thing before we get to this going with the flow situation. And we got to talk about this miracle water one more time. We got this commercial lined up, but you know, it bothered me so much that I had to squeezed it in at the last part of the last show, but we got to watch this commercial, and then I found a new commercial too.
Let me turn this phone on.
So let's go ahead and get this off right quick.
Reverend Peter Popoff wants you to know that God can reverse every negative verdict in your life. You don't have to live a life sentence of lack and defeat. You can be free to enjoy all of God's richest blessings. That's why he wants to send you your free packet of Miracle Spring Water, your point of contact for the miracle you need, now in a larger size.
I had been in 2 car accidents, and the doctors kept saying, well, here, you got to take painkillers. I used your Miracle Spring Water, and it's gone.
The banks had told me that I could not get another home. I prayed, I believed, I followed every instruction, and on May 26th, we closed on our dream home.
Stop settling on less and reach for God's best. God is a God of more, and now there's more Miracle Spring Water in a new, larger packet.
You had sent me the water, and I used it. You told me I was going to get a check for $7,000. Sure enough, I got a check in the mail. It was exactly $7,000.
Another check for $4,700 for me to move to New York City. Glory to God. Supernatural wealth transfer.
I will send you the Miracle Spring Water. I'll send you the instructions. I'll tell you how to use it to see total victory in every area of your life.
Act now. Call the number on your screen today and get your free packet of Miracle Spring Water.
Isn't it amazing to see what God is doing?
Sheridan Leo. Mic's on?
Yeah, it's on.
It's on. Sheridan Leo said, I'm not trusting anyone with the last name Popoff, period.
Pop off. He going to get your blessings popped off with this
Who is he popping
water.
off on? Jesus?
Hey, man, I'm telling you, Sway.
I hate that commercial. I hate that commercial.
I'm gonna just go ahead and recap for you real quick. So when I was in my mom's house, we were playing cards, and the TV was actually behind me facing the other way in another room. We playing cards, but I could hear it.
Uh-huh.
And I'm playing. I'm like, oh, hold on, wait. Y'all put y'all cards down. Is this real? I had to get up. It was in the middle of a hand.
Oh, was that your first time seeing that commercial?
That was my first time seeing
that commercial.
I
see that commercial at least 3-4 times a week. I hate it.
It was a different commercial. You must be up late. What you doing up so late?
He don't come on so late. Well, I do be up late.
Yeah, so now we getting somewhere.
That I be up late?
Yeah, what you be doing?
At home watching TV trying to fall asleep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
But listen, yo, so I had to get up and go see, and then I was just like, yo, man, y'all better stop playing with me. Like, this fool out here really selling water like this, and this people
I can't believe you just not saw that commercial. Like, you can catch that commercial.
I don't have cable.
Oh, okay.
It don't come on. That commercial don't come on the Fire Stick, shawty.
Oh, okay.
Like, and I go to bed fairly early. Them kids, it's 3
You know what?
kids
I
at
don't
the
think
house.
it come on that late anymore. I think this commercial is kind of in like a regular rotation.
Hey, no,
like I think
man.
you can catch this like in the afternoon now on like BET.
Listen, I got to asking myself, like, what were some things that people would put this miracle water on? And my brother said that women with bad edges, they could put miracle spring water on their edges and get their baby hair back. I was feeling like, chicks can go ahead and put that on their dudes, and their dudes can go from Flavor Flav to Idris Elba just like that.
No.
Thank you, Peter Papa.
Pop off.
Whatever. Look, if you driving a Buick LeSabre, you go ahead and order some of that Miracle Spring water, put that on there, you're going to have a Bentley coupe next week.
Oh, the Buick LeSabre was my first car in high school.
You should have got some. You
nice.
should have got some Miracle Spring water in there.
I was fine with my Buick LeSabre.
You could have had a Bentley coupe. That's what you could have had.
Oh man.
It was unfortunate. Like, there was a dude. You ain't hear about this story about this dude who had a micro penis, and he put some of this Miracle Spring water on his Johnson, and
I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this.
And now he passed out every time he get aroused, because now he don't have no more blood circulation. His blood circulation go down.
Jason. See, I can't. No. Can I get give me something. Give me something to play. No. So if he get an erection and he pass out, that means he'll never get to.
He'll never get a chance to do it. It backfired on him. He wanted a real Long Johnson.
So he
and next
never
thing
get
no.
Okay.
It just.
Why are we talking about this? Why am I even engaging in this conversation? Let me catch myself.
Look, that's what some of them strippers be doing to their booties. They be going ahead and
putting the Miracle Spring water on their booty.
Miracle Spring water on their booty, and next thing you know, boom, she made $30,000 at the club. Bam, crushing it. You ain't too bad. You ain't think about that.
Who, me? I'm good. I'm good. I'm straight.
This stuff is hilarious. But I saw a new commercial. And the new commercial is, man, they killed me with this one. Hey, you can run that new commercial, Kush. Look, they said put on them eyelashes. You can put on them surprised eyebrows.
What is this? What is going on? What's going on?
Hold on. Come on here. Yeah, man. This is madness. I can't believe that this is going on. Y'all not gonna kill me today, I promise. Look at Sway in her hat today. All right, we good.
Don't do that.
You don't know if I slept with your man or not, Wendy Williams.
5 minutes later.
Peter Popoff wants you to receive the Miracle Spring Water to release prosperity in your life.
I had no furniture in my house at all, no bed to sleep on or anything, and I'm crying because I had no money. I had nothing. You sent me the letter, told me what to do. I got a whole house full of furniture, brand new.
When she used the Miracle Spring Water, she got a whole brand new house full of furniture.
I had holy water. I put it in my son's shoes. I put it in his bed. I put it on his pillow. And my son joined the church, and he got saved, and he's still in church. And then I got $3,800 and new furniture, and my daughter, she joined the church, and he done worked in my life so tremendously. I ain't got one job, I got 2 jobs.
And I did get the spring water in the fall, and the banks had told me that I could not get another home. And I prayed, I believed, I followed every instruction, and on May 26th, we closed on our dream home.
The supernatural power that's released as you use this point of contact in faith will awe-inspire you.
2 hours.
I'm not gay no more. I am delivered. I don't like men no more. I said I like women. Women. I said women. I'm not gay.
You don't know if I slept with your man.
See, y'all.
I hate everything.
Our next subject we're talking about.
I hate everything. He had that water. 1 week later, he had that water. Look.
Oh, Lord. The things.
He said that water from Flint, Michigan. Why all the black women shucking and jiving for this commercial?
Right.
Yeah,
that disgusts me. Like, I'm over it. Because she up there,
God.
I have not 1 job, 2 jobs. Like, she doing all that Negro spiritual mess. That's foolish. I'm not interested.
Oh.
I hated it.
This is some of the most ignorant stuff I'd ever seen
Very.
in my life.
It was all right until they got a black lady that was looked like she put all that Vaseline on her face and that box wig, and here we go.
She was sweating.
Nah.
Y'all crazy. I swear, y'all crazy. All right, and so before we get out of here, what up, Lord Chick? How y'all living in these streets? If y'all hadn't shared this feed in the Facebook chat room, go ahead and share this feed for me.
Share it, and here's your topic.
We want to ask the question tonight: do people still go with the flow when they get into a relationship, or do they need something that's more structured in these streets?
So the question is not go with the flow in a relationship. Just if you dating a guy, you just going with the flow. We're not talking. There's no conversation on what this gonna lead to, what you're looking for, what I'm looking for. We just going with the flow. We just seeing each other when we see each other dating, but no one has had that conversation of what is this that we're actually doing? What's the purpose of us dating?
Go on with the flow, yeah.
Going with the flow. I just wanted to make sure I clear that up. That's what we're talking about.
Lord Chick said it depends on your age. So can you explain that? Or if you want to call in, Lord Chick, you can go ahead and call in.
Yeah, call in.
470-251-4343.
470. Yeah, put that on. Call in, please.
Yeah, so what's your thoughts on that? Do you feel like you need something that's more structured? Do you feel like you need I don't even know what to call it, a meet and greeting type situation, a dating type situation, a pre-relationship type situation that needs to be more structured as far as your definition of what's going on?
It needs to be a clear conversation. Period.
When?
Oh, we need a time frame?
Oh, I mean, and the reason why I asked that is because if there needs to be a clear conversation, then there's going to need to be then there's going to be some form of structure in that.
Yeah, I mean,
outside of just being faithful.
Well, you would hope you would hope the person would be faithful. But yeah, that needs to be after, I don't know, a couple of dates, couple of weeks. I don't know the time frame. I guess it's more of a feeling that you feel, or this person is giving you, and if you're feeling, a certain kind of way, I mean, you're feeling a good way about this person, you want to see this person kind of exclusively, then that's the time that you need to have that conversation, because you are, catching some feelings or whatever. So then that's when you need to, I don't think there's a time limit on it. It's just when you're feeling a certain kind of way and this person is starting to mean a little bit more to you, you're seeing each other on a regular basis. So, of course, some type of feelings are going to come up. So, yeah, you need to go ahead and bring that up. See where this is going. I don't think, no one that I know dates just to be out here because they want a free meal. I date for purpose. I date with a purpose, or I'm not dating.
You date with a purpose. So Mailman Moby said he dates for a purpose.
Okay.
in
What's
that
his
same way. But
purpose?
he's not one of those people he's not one of those serial smashers. Like,
Oh,
hey, I'm
okay.
only just dating people just to hit it. Like, not like, when a dude is like 25 or something like that. Loyal chick said older women know what they want and also how to express it. Everyone needs to be able to be straightforward with the other.
Right.
What you see is what you get.
Right.
In that, if you're just saying like, so I mean, what are you saying in that situation? Like clarification from the beginning after you realizing that you're interested and will see them more. See, my wife was like, I need structure. She needed a structure in this situation in which
to know where it's going.
There was a point in time in which, when I was younger, structure. Hold on, why we need to put a time frame or why we need to put a time frame or define this right now?
Right.
Because, unfortunately, like people progress. Right. It's rare that you see people liking each other the same way at the same time.
Exactly. I may progress in this thing faster than you or vice versa. Somebody need to have a conversation to talk about this structure of what's going on before someone gets their feelings hurt.
See.
And usually that conversation comes sooner than later.
I didn't read this whole thing. She said if she don't have structure or boundaries, then she reckless.
Oh. Handle that when you get home.
Yeah.
Okay. Naja gets it.
Naja gets it. The whole combination of sound effects. But no, I understand having some clarification. I understand having, conversations as far as like being open and upfront about, what it is, what your intentions are. Does that necessarily mean that you have to put a title or something on it?
So I agree with Sheridan and Leo said. First of all, I think it's okay to go with the flow in the beginning, but as the friendship (quotation marks) escalates or changes, a conversation should be had. Boundaries need to be established. Dwayne Farrell said it's okay to date for a meal. I shouldn't even read his. It's okay to date for a meal, date for a movie. It's a barter agreement. She gets meal, movie. He gets what he wants. I knew I should have never read his.
Hey, Dwayne
is just joking. No, I had to pause to make sure I was reading this right. Yeah, he said that.
And he not just joking. That is what happens in these streets sometimes, because there are guys that understands that, hey, this girl, I want this time. I'm willing to buy this girl dinner for this time. And eventually, she might slip up. And I might not just be the meal guy. This other dude might mess up. Thursday might mess up. I'm Tuesday meal. Thursday might mess up. And Tuesday might be able to just slide
in on Thursday as well.
I'm going to just go ahead. You know what? We ain't going to go out. I'm going to cook.
That's it right there. He trying to get you to the crib.
I'm going to cook. And slide on in there. And make it happen in them streets. Okay. I'm just saying.
Well, let me tell you how funny I am, how petty I am. No, you ain't got to cook. I was going to treat you tonight anyway. So let's go out. I'll meet you here, whatever. I got dinner tonight.
Cool.
Because you ain't getting this for no meal.
That was all part of his plan anyway.
Well, good, because we going to eat. I'll pay for it. I got you. Because you paid for the dinner the last 2 times. I got this one. I want to treat you.
He gonna ask to cook every time.
Because I don't need you cooking for me coming over the house.
He gonna ask to cook every time. He gonna be like, so, yeah, I still been meaning to cook for you. Unless you gonna take us out or something. Unless you gonna...
Ain't no dude offering to cook that much, no way. If anything, they asking when you gonna cook.
If you can cook, you will. What? If you can.
I guess.
Like, if you can.
It's all a shit show to me.
Like,
anyway.
Let me see, Lord Chick. Everyone dates for a reason. Board, sex, company, dinner.
Right.
It's
so many different. Yeah, it's so many different agendas. It's so many different agendas. You just need to get in there, find out what his agenda is. Go ahead and hash it out and be like, bruh, yeah, me and you can do something, or me and you can't. Because everybody has an agenda. Everything is so temporary, especially in bigger cities like Atlanta. Everything is so temporary. Nothing is permanent. Nothing lasts long. Everything is temporary.
That's because
it's all whack to me. But.
Yeah,
I agree.
Like, I mean, the
men are just
here for the most part
are just as half-assed as the women. It's the same thing. They dating for a meal. They buying the meal so they can get it. Like it's all the same thing. All y'all need to be in a little box somewhere and get out of. Okay, production team.
He know.
Because is he single in these streets?
He know.
Is he single in these streets? Production team. Are you single? No. So you have a woman. Okay, then be quiet. Thank you.
No, slow. Is he married in these streets?
Thank you. He has a woman.
See?
And you have a wife.
Yeah.
So you know nothing about these streets.
Oh, but I know a lot about these streets because my ear stays to the streets.
You know nothing.
My ear stays to the streets.
He got a wife. Production team has a girlfriend. Oh, so now you have a couple of girlfriends.
Bam!
Okay, well, let me make sure I post your Instagram name and tag you in that so I can see.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Here we go. Okay. I'm at the point I don't like everyone cooking my food. I think it's always been to that extent. It's a lot going on. He said I'm cooking. Oh, Lord.
But that's the reality of it. Like,
Uber.
If you have those skills, then you are willing to put those on display, and it doesn't necessarily have to be about. It could be innocent if that's something that you're able to do, and that's something that you use to impress women is your ability to cook. Like, and they ain't talking about just getting on the grill. We talking about actually doing something in the kitchen. Cooking.
Okay.
And if that's what you do, like, you know, Erica's son, he's Master Chef Junior.
That's true.
When he gets older,
he gonna be cooking.
That's going to be one of his moves.
That's gonna be one of his moves.
That's gonna be the move.
I hope Erica's watching.
Because by that time, it really ain't gonna be no women cooking.
No, like that's the move. And they're gonna expect him to cook. Once they have some, they're gonna be like, oh, because I'm pretty sure that's gonna be the lead-in. He gonna be 17. You know I was on Master Chef, right? You know I cook. He gonna be off in college, like, you know, you can come over to my dorm room and I have a full kitchen set up.
I'm doing more than oodles and noodles.
Yeah, like this ain't no pizza dorm room. I'm in here.
Oh God.
I'm in here with a pineapple steak cutlet with some asparagus on the side and some sauteed potatoes hanging out over here on the other side with a dash of. I'm trying to remember.
I get it.
What
garnishments and things of that nature. Sheridan Leo said production stays with the shit.
Hey, production
and you know this, man.
At the end of the day, everybody has an agenda. You need to just have a conversation and find out what the agenda is. Most people are not lying these days, trying to get whatever they're trying to get. The people in these streets are telling you the truth, men and women. They're being upfront and honest. They're telling the truth. So just have a conversation. If you find out what it is, you might be down with whatever that person's agenda is, or vice versa, or not at all.
See, I'm glad you just said that.
What?
Because Loyal Chick said the guy I dated asked, will I be quiet and date him on the low because he had a girl.
See, ain't nobody lying no more. You don't have to lie anymore. People are I'm telling you, men are not sitting up here lying. Women ain't sitting here hiding a whole boyfriend. They telling the truth because there are so many people out here that are cool with being a side piece or whatever it is. That's what they want to do themselves because they don't want no commitment. So you don't gotta lie, Craig. Just say what you want.
It ain't about a commitment. It's just about having a companionship.
Yeah, some people just want a companionship or something. Whatever your agenda is, say that shit and hit it.
Do you say that stuff and hit it?
That ain't my agenda. That foolishness, that we're talking about.
Your agenda?
I'm not looking for anyone to buy me a meal, and I'm not looking for just a companionship. I'm either in a relationship or I'm single, one or the other.
That's not a companionship?
You know what I'm talking about.
No, I don't.
Ben,
I'm
Ben.
trying
Do you want a chair?
I can't.
No. You don't want a chair?
I ain't gonna be able to take y'all out if I'm over there.
Okay, I just didn't know. I didn't know if you was working the mics
time.
or what. Or if
Next
you were
time.
part. Okay, I just thought I asked.
Next time.
We already told him.
No,
Listen.
listen. So what I'm saying, what I'm saying is this: production team.
What's up?
Don't turn around. Turn back.
I was trying to let you have it.
What I'm saying is, what was the question?
See, look, she's ready to say something. I don't even know what she said. Hand ready and everything.
I had my hand ready. I was ready to.
You know what?
You know, what's the question now? Yes, what I was saying was I date for a purpose. Either I'm single or I'm in a relationship. A companionship, I'm assuming what you guys meant by companionship is having someone that you can kind of go in and out with as you please. Y'all have an understanding, not a relationship, but an understanding. That is not the companionship that I'm looking for. If I'm having a companionship, that's a whole boyfriend, period.
Is your next dating situation is geared just towards marriage?
It's geared, I don't know if it's geared towards marriage because it could be where we decide to date each other exclusively and we date for a couple of months or we date for a year and we just realize that, where you're a cool person, I'm a cool person, I don't see marriage in the future. That's fine. We've had that conversation. No, we go our separate ways.
So,
but you don't know if that person's marriage material or not if you don't put in the effort. Am I right? How would you know? Because you can't know after the first date. I don't know. There's not a time limit on that. You keep wanting me to put a time limit on it. There's not a time limit on it, bro.
We putting structure on it.
That time limit is not structure. A structure is a conversation.
2 years.
Yep, let their actions show you. People lie all the time. You don't have to lie to kick it.
He ain't got to lie to kick it, Craig. 2 years.
What you
2 years? That's
like that.
So what we doing for 2 years? That's what
see,
what we doing?
See?
What are we doing for 2 years?
Trying to see if we marriage.
How long would you date somebody before, like the expiration on trying to figure out if they marriage material? Is there expiration date on dating to try to figure that out?
That's a good question. I don't know from my end because I don't know.
Chat room, is there an expiration date on dating somebody to try to figure out if that's going to be something serious or not?
Women, yes.
I mean,
because you're going to get with your homegirls, going to be like, so what y'all been doing for this? You put up with that for this?
Y'all ain't engaged yet? Y'all been engaged for 8 years.
I give 2 years. At 2 years.
I don't know.
All kind of questions.
I've been proposed to 3 times, so I don't have a problem with getting a ring.
So it's not the guy.
It's not me saying, hey, hurry up and marry me. We've been together a year. I don't know.
Listen,
one guy we was dating for
ways to say it
a year and he proposed.
It's certain ways to say it without actually saying it.
Love it fun.
1 year on the proposal on number 1.
Yeah, 1 year. No, the first proposal came after 3 years. Somebody else asked me after a year, and then somebody else asked me after 8 months.
And you got struck out and ain't.
The third one I married.
Oh,
the third one I married.
Okay.
The first 2 I did.
I'm about to say, dang, playing that game no more. I ain't hit no home run.
Hey, I'm just saying. The third one I married.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Somebody won.
That was hilarious. That is hilarious.
Someone said I'll say 2 years. That may be, yeah. 2 years, right. That may be a good.
Woman I've dealt with around that second year, all kind of questions. So what we did, I'm like, what? Where'd that come from?
So if you know that, if you feel like that's the typical time limit for a woman, like how do you? If you're not fit, do you know? This has always been said that men know after couple of months if you marriage material or not. That's all. I've always heard that all my life.
Sooner than that, yes.
Y'all know sooner than that. So if you know that already, why did you continue to stretch that relationship out like that?
Because it's sometimes
companionship.
No, in a way, but it's more like I don't want to lie or put it on all men, but it could be a sense of them learning themselves with that person. That person is helping you learn something about yourself. Not saying it's want to be for life, but it's just something about this person. Like, I want to keep them close. Not that I want to stop them from what they want to do. Mm-hmm. But, it's something about, that connection. It's not even a companionship until it ends.
And then you may turn around and decide that they are marriage material.
That's what I'm saying. So it's something that's holding me there. Not saying, but we know for sure. Like, if it's it, we trying to
So it's still it's still a question of feelings.
Yeah.
Everything isn't placed on a time limit per se. Sometimes it's just a feeling.
For women though,
you see a guy a little bit longer than that. Like dude's not gonna put that time like, hey, we gonna get married in this time of time or it's gonna be over.
See, when guys get together, we ain't talking about after year. We know this chick been around 2 years. Y'all still rocking? Yeah, 2, 3 years. Okay, that's what's up. We ain't finna hit them with the light. But you ain't trying to marry. We just gonna okay, well. Y'all still doing y'all thing. As women,
she doing something
when y'all
right.
women get to talking about how long y'all been with y'all guys. It's like you ain't married. Like y'all don't even want to say how long you been together because you
women feel like they doing something wrong.
Yeah, and like women can be hard on each other. We can be hard on each other,
and that's what it be. So that 2 years, it's all about what y'all want to talk about to y'all friends, and then everybody else in their opinion. Well, like you said, you've been proposed to 3 times, got caught once. Women probably get proposed.
Got caught with me, man.
Women.
It sounds.
My bad.
It sounds.
You accepted once, which is cool. And just imagine, like, how many. I forgot about. But like, women go through that all the time. You know what I'm saying? Probably get proposed to, but it's not by the one they want.
Yeah.
So, it ain't necessarily like the man.
Every woman who gets proposed to may not want that guy. He might want her. She might not want that guy.
And so you can't say all men not ready or all men isn't this. Sometimes it's like the woman isn't ready.
Absolutely,
so
I agree.
It be so much on men ain't ready, men don't know, but sometimes it be the woman a lot.
You're right, production. Look at production team.
Gotta go out with a bang.
I see. Okay, you got a little sense. All right.
I ain't all the way crazy.
Okay, he don't deserve a clap. Stop that.
Nah, this is a long clap too.
I know.
Yeah, we in there.
All right, good people. We appreciate everybody
out.
for tuning in. Y'all been dope tonight. We will be back next time in these streets. Until then, y'all be safe and check on those folks down in Bahamas. Send them $1, but make sure it's going to the right spot. If you can't do nothing else, you can do more. But make sure it's going to the right spot. Until next time, y'all be good out here in these streets. And if you ain't good, be good at it.